It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like I let you down.
You think? You straight up blew it! We've been over this 100 times. What's your job when you're out there in my corner?
Do whatever it takes to make sure you win.
Yeah. And instead, you failed to warn me that Jimmy had recovered. And then, you did nothing while he hit me with my belt. You cost me the match, and my United States title.
I'm sorry.
You're lucky you have a chance to make up for it. Aldous has booked us against the Usos in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event. This is your opportunity to prove your worth.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change. One way or the other.
It's the fallen hero and his partner, who he's dragged down with him.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And at a combined weight of 433 pounds, the Archetype and
The Archetype and Hector Flores are in trouble here. There's still a lot of bad blood over what they did to Rikishi, and now there's nowhere to run inside that steel cage.
That may be true, but don't forget the former champion has got to still be stinging from the US title loss. That will provide some extra motivation in the cage tonight.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team of Jimmy and main event Jay, the Usos.
The Usos look focused, seeking revenge for everything that's transpired the last couple of months.
The Archetype crossed the line. Taking his title wasn't enough. Tonight, the Usos are really going to make him and his minion pay.
We are this close to seeing four men tear each other apart.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos? Turmoil? Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that. Boom.
The heel is hot, and now it is being bent in directions it was never designed to go.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
Looking for the right footing here. Suplex denied.
Into a suplex of their own. Here he goes at the wall of the steel cage. Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all. And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
Damn, they go for the cage now. Does he have enough
close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
Making his way out. His nerves might be getting the best of it.
He's telling the ref to get the door open right now.
Battling on the top. Down they go. He sent flying down to the canvas.
Cut off and thrown down. That is a cage match for you. Neck breaker.
German suplex released. Caught with the knee. Oof. Fujiwara armbar applied.
Trying to take away that grip, that range of motion on that end.
Right to the back. One step ahead there. Ow.
Worked in the leg with that move. An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
Manages to reverse it.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Blackjack. Way up there.
Oh, my God.
He's been put through the ringer tonight.
This steel cage is just as punishing as your opponent, Cole. Flying. Spectacular diving Hurricane Rana. Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
Jumping DDT. My. Clothesline.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Going to try and scale the steel cage wall.
Using the top rope to start the climb.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. Jay puts a stop to that. He's trying to climb up the steel cage. There he is. He made it to the top of the cage. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent.
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling that back in. Saving the matchup. Nothing fancy here. Down they go. He's pulled back down mid-climb.
Can't take too many falls like that if you want to make it out of here in one piece.
Quick escape from danger there.
Now that's some nasty offense imposed on Flores. He catches Jimmy with a counter.
Put in the corner.
Oh, and a spear! Scaling the steel cage wall. Picked up and being kicked. Top rope.
We've seen that ring matches for Jay.
And we've just witnessed what it means exactly to have adrenaline in your soul. Bang! He saw that one coming. Oh! Managed to make a well-timed kick to the gut.
Keen off. Super kick! And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall.
Making a move up the cage wall here.
Big right hand from main event.
Huge punch.
Makes it to the top, and now just needs to find a way down. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
He's trying to get over. He knows victory is right there, man.
He's tied up.
Fisherman suplex. I don't know how much more damage can be done now.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Battling on the top. He's tossed down to the mat.
And he's back down to the mat, having just...
The sleeper hold is cinched in. Time to go night-night.
This is the kind of match you hope you have every time out. Just an absolute battle being had here.
Truly just a pure test of wills.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
He answers right back.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
Great ring awareness with the hip toss.
Starting up the side of the cage now.
Inching closer and closer to the top of the cage. Jimmy Uso escapes the attack.
He finally made it to the top of the steel cage. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Obviously drained from the climb, but he's got to power through. Change of plans, a hit to the stomach.
Gets lifted into position. Lands face first. Here we go. Inverted DDT. Fight.
What's Flores inventing here?
My God. Spanish fly.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key.
Jimmy Uso is showing signs that it could be ending soon.
Yeah, Jimmy's got to figure something quick.
Uh-oh. He's trying to escape. He's got to give everything he has to push himself over the top.
Taking his shot, looking to exit the cage now.
This building is rocking right now. Can you blame him? Connects. Saw it coming. Oh, a kick. Wow.
Flores is feeding off the WWE Universe.
He's just walking right out of the cage. No one even trying to stop him. He's looking to gain the higher ground on the wall of the cage here.
Here are your winners, the Archetype and Hector Flores.
The former Archetype and Hector Flores have escaped with a victory.
Of course, these two took the easy way out. The Usos gotta be frustrated.
A win is a win, right?
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Braun's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating the Usos is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Do you think I forgot that you cost me my United States title? With where I'm headed, I can't afford to have you hold me back anymore.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest WWE champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that deadweight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
Just think, in a different timeline, you and me are talking trash to each other about our upcoming tag team championship match.
I'm living in this timeline.
Oh, I know. After you and your little minion managed to steal one from the Usos, all anyone was talking about was, oh no, the New Day must be shaking in their boots. Instead, look at you now.
You should be counting your blessings that I dropped Hector.
I bet Hector's counting his blessings now that the Wyatt Six are after you.
Come on, you don't believe in all that smoke and mirrors.
Looked like you believed at the press conference. You left the business to become a big movie star, only to throw it all away because your ego demanded a comeback the Wyatts are about to bury 6 feet deep.
I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six.
Not yet. See you around, if the Wyatts don't see you first.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you going to do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt 6 hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine. So how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Championship back from Braun Breaker. And I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything. Including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
You can go about your business in this match.
It's a man who continues to show us his skill and his darker side.
The follower is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 231 pounds, the Archetype!
You can see this new attitude right there in his walk. No hesitation, no pandering, no performance. Just a cold, focused march to the ring.
It's like he's already decided how this night is going to end. The question is only how dirty he'll need to get in order to make it happen.
Oh, here we go, baby. A picture, a perfection. Ludwig Kaiser is here.
And his opponent from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser!
Kaiser possesses supreme situational awareness. He's an expert at surveying the scene.
Indeed, Kaiser is cut from the same cloth as other top European competitors.
And Kaiser attacks not just to defeat, but to send a message.
A man who pinpoints, targets, then attacks.
And those attacks always create devastation.
Tremendous reflexes.
Ludwig Kaiser in the ring tonight.
The picture of in-ring superiority, not enough emphasis, is put on the fact that Ludwig Kaiser has sports entertainment in his blood. He was literally bred for this, trained by his father, a legend in European wrestling.
And like it or not, Kaiser's worked to make a name for himself, to craft his own niche and legacy within this business. Of course, it's all as a vicious, remorseless, self-absorbed competitor, but it's still so uniquely Ludwig Kaiser.
I do think, however, that his opponent is up for the challenge. At least, he believes he's up for it. Definitely a...
Now what?
The Wyatt Six are a shadow the Archetype can't outrun.
Uncle Howdy is in the ring.
He's getting involved here.
Sister Abigail. And this is what happens when you can't control your emotions. Why is he
Looking
out
for the
there?
pin.
Why couldn't he wait till he got this man face to face?
Battling out, he's not letting himself get put away just yet.
Uh-oh, there's a submission on the way. It's in.
Wearing that area down here.
The leg is only getting cinched in deeper, struggling to force a break.
This is the time to scratch and claw.
Oh, look at this. He's trying to turn it. He does. Turns the pressure. Oh, he had that scouted.
Just dropped.
Oh, target of the arm. Introducing a boot to the face. Stomping down.
Oh, God. is out of the way. Mistiming with that springboard.
Fujiwara armbar applied. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys.
And boom!
He's going back up a sec. Perched up top.
Oh, he misses the mark.
Oh, did you hear that?
And attacking from behind and now clawing at the face. Gouging at whatever they can.
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot.
Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that. A modified cloverleaf applied into a backbreaker. Fantastic. Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
And as the ruler of the SmackDown Kingdom, I've always relished any chance to get the grace of all of my loyal subjects with my majestic presence.
All hail King Baka!
Making way toward the top rope.
From above!
Blast off.
Diving DDT! Planted.
Can he do it here? And he powers out.
And I'm not sure how many more of those kickouts he'll have left in him soon enough.
Big kick.
He's got him where he wants it.
Kaiser holding him at bay.
Misses on the springboard.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Greco-Roman face rake.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Setting them up for Fisherman's Buster.
Devastating elbow strike.
No signs of either combatant backing down.
No quick things to, not at all.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
The cheers will only be the keeping these two fighters going.
Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know where he is.
Followed up with a clothesline.
We could be moments away from Kaiser's doom.
We'll be looking for the neutralizer.
Bang! Kaiser couldn't avoid the big shot.
Uh-oh.
Bang! Kaiser's got a problem here.
Makes the cover. An exhausting victory, but a win nonetheless.
Here is your winner, the Archetype.
Say what you want about the shift in attitude. This version of the Archetype gets results.
Yeah, but let's see how many bridges he's willing to burn before it catches up to him. If it ever does.
And once that target's on your back, it's hard to shake it off. So good luck with that.
The former hero returns with a whole new attitude.
The following contest is a submission match. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 231 pounds, the Archetype.
The Archetype used to come into the ring smiling, playing the hero. Now he walks into the ring like it's a battlefield.
People believed in him, but he's decided that belief isn't enough.
Belief doesn't pay the bills, does it?
This man, Nathan Frazier, is the embodiment of speed inside the ring.
And his opponent, representing Thraxium, from Jersey in the Channel Islands, weighing in at 182 pounds, Nathan Frazier.
Everyone is going to be on their feet when Nathan Frazier climbs the turnbuckle. You just never know what he's going to unleash.
He is truly one of the most innovative talents we've seen in quite some time. No pinfalls tonight, Corey. Just one superstar trying to impose their will on another, forcing them to submit.
That's right, Cole. And in a submission match, you have to exploit.
And hold on a second. A nice display of fair play here.
Yeah. Everyone loves sportsmanship. Let's just see how long things stay respectful here.
Kind of a jaded view of things. Obviously, there's a chance that things can get heated here, but these two competitors clearly realize that just comes with the territory. These two competitors hoping to represent the SmackDown locker room well tonight.
Well, the best way for them to do that, Cole, is to put on a show.
He finds a counter for Frazier.
The modified cloverleaf applied into a backbreaker. Fantastic.
Barbaric clubbing blow.
Tossed with that suplex.
And Frazier is one step quicker.
Delivers the sling blade.
Joe Gacy is here. The Wyatt Six are stalking the Archetype.
It's only a matter of time before they catch their prey.
Corey, I mentioned there's a lot of strategizing that goes into a submission match.
That's often the case, Cole. Formulating a game plan and following through will only make you that much more dangerous, especially when you're even more prepared than the opposition.
Reorientating them in the corner here. Cut off with a savage clothesline.
And it looked like his opponent found an answer for Frazier's offense.
A submission match is all about wear and tear, Cole. He'll do well to remember that moving forward.
And retaliates with a counter.
Thumped with a big blow.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. Ooh. He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Up high. Oh, he lands hard.
Crash landing. Climbing up the corner.
Gobstone's ready.
Here we go. Diving DDT.
Planted.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
And this is the point in a submission match where you're painfully aware of all the damage that's been done.
Nathan is undergoing a thrashing.
Any attempts of offense from Nathan are being sapped. Bam, man.
Measured elbow drop, driven down.
Vicious impact with the knee.
Boom! Producing a trampling.
Driving that knee deep into the enemy.
And continuing to focus the attack on the head.
At this point, it's going to be hard for him to shake those cobwebs loose. Momentum isn't completely out of...
From the top, tremendous drop kick.
Elbow in the chest, drives him to the floor. Not sure what Nathan's looking for under the apron here.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street.
Propping him up in the corner. Trying for that scoop slam, but drop behind, and now...
Oh, wait a minute, inverted DDT delivered.
Nathan retaliates.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker and backbreaker.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. That's a well-targeted attack to the body.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Frazier is now under pressure.
Nathan's got to slow down this assault. Followed up with a clothesline.
Nathan is locked in the crosshairs now.
Must have forgotten what kind of match was going on for a moment.
Pumped up in the corner now. Going for the scoop step. Oh, slips in the back door right there.
Inverted DDT. He's getting back to his feet, but is there fight left? Bang! Will that overtake Nathan?
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. As this match goes on, is there any self-doubt running through the minds of these competitors?
You can't even allow that notion to creep into your head. You have come too far and fought too hard to grow weak now. Body slam slipped out. Inverted DDT.
Simple but effective.
Springboard moonsault.
Dropped with a scoop slam.
Watch out. Knees up. Had that telegraph. But can it be capitalized on?
And he's able to avoid that offense.
And there's the sling blade. Oh! Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Escape just in time. Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
The Gotch neutralizer.
Can that finish Nathan?
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover again. The arm is locked in. This is sending a... just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold. squeezing him in the corner. Frazier gets met with a response.
What Nathan there for?
There it is. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store? Perched up top. Through the air. It connects.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. Bringing the fight closer and closer to our announce desk.
Let's just hope they don't bring it onto our announce desk. This capacity crowd is beside themselves tonight. And to tell you the truth, as am I. An instant classic. That's what we are all witnessing at this very moment.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Truly unbelievable what these two superstars are putting themselves and each other through tonight. Oh, what a clothesline.
Great presence of mind by Frazier.
Followed up with a clothesline.
Hold on, he's lining him up.
Uh-oh. Bang!
Oh, that's gotta be it, man. No, wait.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover again. Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go.
And he is experiencing excruciating pain right now. Even if he gets out of it, the damage will be done.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off. Irish whip out of the turnbuckle. Reversed. Walking the rope. Spectacular athleticism. And the clothesline on the money.
He's looking fairly drained.
And as this match drags on, all that damage is only going to make it harder to fight out of a submission hold.
Wants to finish this.
That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition.
Springboard moonsault. Headlock elbow drop. Frazier may be thinking high risk.
If this lands, it's over. Good Lord, that's it. Call the match. Victory nearly in hand for Frazier.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
And he retaliates. Boom, a forearm smack. It is beyond electric in here. This energy is on another level.
He gets him with the knee.
Oh, and back to the elbow. That'll turn your lights out.
With that kendo stick. He's able to dodge that one.
Effective counter.
Oh, man. Bang! Getting back up, but he may be back down soon.
Followed up with a clothesline.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. The hold is locked in. He's in real pain.
I don't know how long he can really last here.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Uh-oh. A penny predicament, but it really doesn't matter.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
And Nathan got bottled up there.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Putting his opponent into the crosshairs.
Uh-oh. And a pin will do no good here. Now position out of the top rope. Ooh, and he stops that offense.
He just saved himself there.
And a late game press from Frazier finds its mark.
Well, Nathan knows he can't afford to back off. He has to finish this.
Great ducking and dodging there.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
Putting it right on the corner. Something's coming.
We'll be looking for the neutralizer.
Bang! Can that finish Nathan?
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Crossover again.
And wants to quit. Cannot tolerate anymore.
Here is your winner, the Archetype.
From the opening bell, he just didn't compete. He controlled and destroyed.
There's a coldness to the way he moves now. It's effective, and it is unsettling.
You want to move on with your life? Try this match.
A man whose comeback came with a cost. The former archetype.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 231 pounds, the Archetype.
It's still strange to see the Archetype come in here with an attitude that he himself would have said was beneath him.
Strange, but effective. It might be that he's finally figured out how this system works and how to take what he's due.
An absolute earth mover of a human being, J.C. Mateo. Won titles and main events around the world and is ready to do it here in WWE.
And his opponent, representing MFT from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 264 pounds, J.C. Mateo.
J.C. Mateo, pound for pound, one of the strongest men in WWE. A monster who's terrorized competitors in Mexico, Japan, and the United States, and is now bulldozing the competition on behalf of the MFT.
He's already defeated some of the WWE's toughest veterans like R-Truth, Jimmy Uso, and LA Knight. And who knows who he has his sights set on next.
I'll tell you who will attack next. Whoever the MFTs direct him to destroy. And he'll do it brutally.
Just charging their opponent.
Coming out the blocks hot, man. Gotta keep the pressure on.
Yeah, I don't see how you can step off the gas after that. And now it's time to get Extreme Rules match underway. No disqualifications, no countouts. This is where we really get to see the violent creativity of superstars.
Well, that's because sometimes a straight-up wrestling match isn't enough, Cole. Sometimes you need a few accessories to incapacitate your opponent. Be it a kendo stick, a chair, or a table, the possibilities are endless.
Arm bar. Just stretching out the arm.
You have to protect your shoulders from hits like that. You don't want to compromise your ability to throw a punch or lock in a hold.
What does it really take for a superstar to come out on top in an Extreme Rules match like this?
It takes everything you've got, plain and simple. You have to be smart, you have to be resilient, and you have to be courageous. If any of those become a question, you've got no chance in coming out with the win.
And what's he looking for here?
And now we've got a steel chair in the mix. Wait a minute.
The Wyatt 6 torment won't stop.
Look out, Archetype! It's Eric Rowan!
Single arm back body drop. That takes power.
Oh, just bludgeoning the competition with that blow.
Taking things outside now. Y'all want a table? Y'all gonna get your tables.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. I don't think JC enjoyed taking that attack head on.
Oh, impact right in the kisser.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
What? Oh, no.
The shoulders are down. victory.
Here is your winner,